Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 14th of August and Asian session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. Okay, another way is, of course, you want to try it out. You may want to try it out on a demo account. Okay, with that, I think we move on to our live analysis. Okay, the key data. Okay, the data that came out this morning is Australian employment change. Forecast was 25.3 and actual was 24.5, and unemployment rate is 4.2 and also is 4.2. Then we will be getting the GDP from the pound month on month, which is forecast is 0.2. Then we have tonight another important data from the US. We have a core PPI month on month and PPI month on month and unemployment claims. So these are the key data. So most likely we might be expecting the market to be a bit quiet and choppy before this data is out. So when the data is out, then we can expect the market to have a big movement. So as far as the open trades are concerned, we will just long gold US just now, but I think we are trying to close it back, because we feel that this is going to have one more down leg before this market, the correction is over. And we are put in order to sell at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think most likely, I'm not sure, but we may feel that the high is seen. Then we have Ethereum selling at 48.30, followed by then the euro. So let's start off with our trade analysis. So let's go on to euro. Okay, euro wise, so if we look at on the weekly, this looks still a bit up. So most likely 11760 and 11780 should be your target. Okay, so just give me a minute. So most likely 760 as our target. So now looking at the daily, we feel that this is still the low. We should not see the price going below 60, and we should see the price near this level. Then we should see, if the high breaks, then we should see the price extending towards 1760, 11760 or 50, towards this level. So we, based on this, we are we look for a day buy near 70. Okay, we'll try to go for a day buy near 70 and exit at 11750. And as far as the scalping is concerned, I think it's going to be a very tight, it's only about 20-30 pips. I don't think I want to go for a scalping, because the reason being is also we are going to see a very quiet session until the data is out. Okay, so now what we will do is, we will try to I think we have put in we have put in this is a day buy, so we are trying to put in at buying at 75 and TP at 11750. And by the way, the weekly orders all we have cancelled. Okay, the reason being is because we only have 2 more days, so we don't have enough time for us to play the game. So at least then that's the reason why we have cancelled all the weekly orders. No doubt we are following the trend, but we have missed the opportunity, so we got to be a bit careful. So the next entry is pound. Pound again, we are looking at. Okay, if you look at the weekly, market is testing the previous week, not previous 2 weeks, previous 2 weeks ago high. And if it breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 36 half or higher. Okay, but we should be limited. So as of now, we will take the target as 36 half. And of course, if it breaks, then it can go higher. So when we look on to the daily, okay, daily seems to be also near the previous significant resistance. So most likely we may get the price rejected here, or we should see the price slightly extending. So if it's extended for today, we should see the price minimum target of 36.20 and 36 half. So as far as the entry is concerned, we should be buying above 135.25. Okay, but let's look at the hourly, and we also look at your 6 hours. RSI is extremely overbought, which means to say that we are going to see the price reversal soon. So most likely, okay, let me see the euro also. Okay, the euro is not that much overbought, but it is testing the resistance. Okay, so now we hold on. The gold I'm trying to close, but it's not. Okay, so now we are seeing the market should be turning soon. So we will take as now. Okay, we can go for 2 entries. One is look to buy near with the stop below 35, since there is a GDP out from the pound, and the GDP is expected to be slightly better than the previous GDP. So if that happens to be the case, so most likely if the data comes to be better, then we should see the pound pushing higher. So we can go on 2 types. One is a day sell near 36.80. Then we try to go for a day buy near 35.25 or 30. Then with the stop below 34.95 or 35. So we have 2 entries for pound. Okay, 2 entries for pound. One is we try to buy at 30, and stop, we'll put it as 0, and 36.20. We'll go for a conservative day buy, conservative target with the day buy slightly lower. Then we go for a day sell at 36.80. Then stop 37.15 depending on tonight's data. So this is going to be a counter trend, so we will have to give in a TP. Okay, this is always remember, when we are going with the flow or with the direction we may not need to put the TP, we can afford to put later. Then if we are going against the trend or diverging trade, then we should be giving the TP. So this one we will put it as TP as 36 and we let it work. Okay, the next trade we go, I think just now the gold got stopped out, so I think we will go for a re-entry at a later stage. So now looking at the dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, we weekly this is still in a congestion with a downside view, and most likely we might see the price extending towards 45.80. Okay, remember our previous assumption was the weekly low happened to be this low it was 47.35. So I think it broke that, and now the sentiment is showing downward bias or downward view. So as of now, we will take the target as 45.80 45.80 or 85. So then we should be looking to go for sell and hold. Okay, I think this is trading below the, in fact 47.35, that happens to be today's high. So let's try to go for a sell, and with 45.80, we'll put it as 46. Okay, 46 as a very conservative target. So we should be looking to sell. The stop should be either 40 or 55. So the entry we will try to sell at 20 or 25. Okay, so 20 or 25 we'll go for a this is we are looking for a day sell, because I think that 55 is going to be the high. Okay, so now we would go for a day buy. We'll put the target as 45.90. So day sell is 47.25. Then the scalping we will do in between. Okay, the one we will decide. Let's key in this order first. Okay, so at least we don't forget or get confused. Okay, so we are going to go for a day buy 45.90, 45.55, and 46.45 or 50. Okay, so this is valid until today. This is a day buy order. So then we are having a day sell order, which is selling at 47.25, 47.55, and the TP we would go conservative. Okay, conservative meaning we will take like the current low as the target, which means 46.40. Okay, so then we would say this as a day sell. So we have two orders, day buy, day sell. Then the scalping, we got to go for a scalping sell, because the market is still down and still has not seen the low yet. So the scalping sell can be 47 or extension of this level, which is 46, 85 or 90, 85 or 90. So this would be your scalping sell. Okay, 90. Then the stop we put above this level, 47.25. Then the TP we got to exit before this level. So about 30 pips risk, and let me see the 6 hour. Let me just double check the 6 hour. Yeah, the 6 hour is having some pullback, so we should see the price pushing higher a bit. Okay, so here we will go for a sell 46.95, 47.25, 46.45. Okay, expiry 4 hours from now. Okay, 4 hours from now. So we have 3 entries for dollar yen: one scalping, one day buy, and one day sell. Okay, the reason is we are expecting the price to turn up with the price reaching the major support. Okay, the next trade we are going to look for is Aussie. Okay, Aussie, if we look on the weekly, the high is still not seen yet, so most likely 65.85 and 66.25 should be your target or extension of this level. Okay, any one of this 3 is possible. So that means 65.85, 66.25 and 65.85 seems to be a bit tough, or it might reject from here. So looking at the daily, I think we have still yet to see the high, but price is rejecting from current high, the today's high. So let's see the 6 hour. Okay, 6 hours, I think most likely we have got a clear view. So we are seeing a double top on the RSI. Most likely we may see the price turning down soon. So we'll go for a buy at with the stop below 65.20. Then we will try, if it's a day buy, then we got to buy near this 65.25. If it's a scalping buy, we can go for a buy near 40 and exit before 70. Okay, we'll go for a very tight entry. So we have 2 entries, or we can go for 3 entries. Scalping buy here at 35, exit at 65. Day buy at 25, exit at 80. Then a day sell, we will go for 66.20. So we have 3 orders going for the Aussie. Okay, let's do one by one. Okay, day buy 65.25. 00 65 75 and expiry is today. Okay, day buy. Okay, where is this? Yeah, this is here. Then we have a scalping buy. Okay, scalping buy 65 35 and 10 and 65 65. This is scalping. Expiry is 4 hours from now, which is 4 hours from now. So this is a scalping buy. Then we have a day sell. Okay, day sell, which is 66 20 or 65 85 and above, maybe 66 05, somewhere in between also is possible, because above 65 85 there is strong resistance. So we will go for 66, maybe 10, and we'll put a stop at 66.35, and we'll put a 65.65 TP. Okay, so that is a day sell. So we have 3 orders for Aussie: scalping buy, day buy, day sell. Okay, the weekly we have already all cancelled, because the reason is because we are coming to end of the week. Okay, now we look into gold US. Okay, the gold US, we are okay, weekly it came off. So right now this is having a pullback, and the pullback on the daily, this is still not over yet. So if you look at this pattern, okay, market is pushing high and towards the end is giving up. Okay, pushing high towards the end is giving up. You know, this is going to be the 3rd day. So which means to say that market is lacking strength. So so if even if it goes, in fact yesterday I don't know whether you recall, our target was 75 and today's high was 74.9. So we have just missed on the target which we were predicting or expecting it yesterday, but it happened today in the morning session. So the pattern right now we are seeing is, okay, beginning of the day and mid of the day it goes up, then eventually it gives up. So if that's the case, then we can have either 2 or 3 entries. One is we try to go for a day buy, then day sell, and a scalping. So we can have 3 entries on this. So if you're looking at a day day sell, we need to know the target. So the target can be either extension of this or extension of this level, which is 33.88, 88 or 85.86. So I think 85 there is a strong resistance, because I think it was rejected twice or 3 times, you know. So 85, we will take that as our final target. So of course, in order to reach 85, we need to see the 75 break. So the pattern here is we should be going for sell and hold during US session. Now we should be looking to go for a buy. Okay, and the current day low it happens to be at the open. So if this happened to be at the open, let's see the 6 hour. So it's 55. So there will be 2 possibilities. One is either we may have seen the low for the day. Okay, if this is the low, then we should see the price turning. Okay, then if you look at the 2 hours, we still have another 45 minutes of weakness. So I think that 55 should be a comfortable level for a buy. Then we'll put a stop at 49.5. Okay, let's see the 15-minute. Then we will get more clue. Okay, I think we have more room for this price to come down. So we would go for a scalping buy. Okay, we'll go for a scalping buy at 55. Then that 55 has to be within this range. So we'll try to exit at 65 or 67. So I think we'll go for a $10 move for a scalping buy. Then the day buy, we'll try to buy near 50. Then we would fight for the target of 85. Okay, 85. So we can put about 82 as a safe exit level. And then we can go for a day sell near 85 or 87. 85 I think should be okay, but we'll try about 85. So we have 3 orders now for gold US. So the 3 orders, we are looking for first day buy. Okay, day buy. Remember, we got to buy near 50. So we'll put it as 51 and 46 half or 47 as the stop, and we will exit at, we will go for a conservative exit. That means if we feel that 74.80 might be the high for the day, so probably we may want to exit at 74. So this is how we do a conservative exit, looking at the high and low and the previous high and low. So this is a day buy. We are trying to go for 51, stop at 46 half, then 74. Then the day buy, the day low we have seen at 55. So there might be a likely chance that might be the day low. So here we will try to buy at 55 and stop at 49 half, and TP, remember we got to exit before 65. So this is your scalping. So this one expiry we will give about 2 to 3 hours. Okay, 2 to 3 hours from now. So if the order get filled, let it filled, then we do. So you look at it, the conservative and the day and entry exit is all based on the precise levels what the market is giving, not like we randomly choose or any numbers we like. So now we go for the just now the scalping we're going to give, the day sell. Day sell is 85. Okay, 85 we look to sell at 85, and we'll put a stop at 90 half. Usually the stop we use $5 to $7 max, not more than that. Okay, then remember this night, if let's say this order gets filled in the night, and remember the pattern we are seeing now is night the market is showing weakness. So if that is the case, then we can afford to exit at 68. Okay, slightly below the high. Okay, so this is going to be our day sell. Extreme level, we try to see, of course, you must take note that the current high, which is 74, should break. Then only we can see 85. Okay. Yeah, hi. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, now let's see the next trade, gold euro. So sometimes the gold euro may get filled, sometimes the gold Aussie may get filled, sometimes 3 orders may get filled, sometimes only 1 order. So it all depends. But whatever is it, we are doing based on what the market is giving us and what are we supposed to do. Okay, the next one we look at on the weekly, gold euro looks weak. Okay, so the target right now, I mean, currently we have a registered low at 2860. Okay, I think this 2860 we projected on Monday itself, Tuesday itself. So now we got to see whether this is going to be a weekly low or the price is yet to see the low yet. So looking at this, now we are seeing a daily congestion, okay, which means to say the weekly low is not seen yet. Okay, so now the game is within this range. So, and expect this low to break maybe by this week or next week, until as long as the price is below 2890 and 2896. So looking at the price action and price pattern, okay, what we conclude is today is going to be within this range, and definitely the weekly low may not be seen. And if you look at the 6 hour, it clearly defines that this is even tighter. So that means this is between 87 and 5860, and expect this low to break towards 2830. Okay, so looking at all these patterns, analyze, and of course our RSI is telling the low is yet to be seen, and most likely target for the low is we should be extending towards 2830. Okay, we'll take it as 2835 as our final target. So here what we can do is we can go for a weekly buy at 2835. Okay, that is one trade we can look at. Then we can go for a scalping sell, is scalp and buy within this level. Then daily buy and sell also can be within this level. Okay, but we don't have any weekly sell because the high is already been seen. Okay, so now let's put in the trade. Okay, let's see the scalping first. Okay, let me see the 15-minute or 2 hours. Okay, I think this is even tighter. Huh? Okay, 15-minute. You see, when we look at different time frame, it will give us a clear indication of the market, and different time will give us a different answer or clues for our trades. Okay, now we should be looking to buy scalping. Scalping. Look to buy near. Right now RSI is still coming down, so we will try to buy near 62 and put a stop below 57. TP has to be below 73. So probably 70. So we can go for a scalping buy at 62, TP at 70, stop at 57. So there's $5 risk, $8 reward. Okay. So let's put in that trade first, because sometimes we don't trade that often. It's difficult for me to register all the levels. Okay. We will try to go for 62. Okay, maybe we'll put it as 60 half. Okay, we'll just try our luck. Then 57 or 56 half as the stop. And remember, we got to exit before 72. So we'll put it as 69 half. So this is going to be a scalping trade. So we'll give about 2 hours from now, 2 to 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours. Okay, so this is a scalping entry. Okay, buying at 60 half. So now remember, a weekly buy is 2835. I think the one we'll put it. Okay, since we know that level, we'll go for a weekly buy. Okay, when we buy 2835, 2835 and 2829. Okay, since that is a weekly buy, we got to give a TP. So we'll give about it has to exit before let me check the level, before 58. So 55. So probably we can put as 53. Okay, this is a weekly buy. We have given a weekly buy order. So now we will go for a day buy and day sell. I think we can afford to go for a day buy and day sell, but we don't have weekly sell because we have already missed, and it's already quite far from where the high is. Okay, so now we look for a day buy and day sell. The day sell, I think we can go for 2890. Since this market is showing weakness, okay, so when it's showing weakness, we should not expect the strength much. Okay, so that is the another rule we need to know. So either we can sell at 88 or 90. So I think we'll put it as 90 as a day sell, because tonight has got a news or data. So then we'll put a stop at 96 half. Then since we are expecting weakness towards the end of the session, because for the past 2 days the market closed below the open. So if that's the case, if we sell at 2890, we should be looking to take profit somewhere above 63 or 65. We'll go for a conservative TP. Okay, so I repeat, sell at 90, stop at 96 half, and TP at 65. This is going to be a day sell. Now we are going to go for a day buy. Okay, just now we went for a buy at 60 half, which means somewhere here. Since this is showing higher low, okay, let me see whether any levels better we can see. So what we will do, since we are being scalping buy at this, there's two ways which we can do. One is the expiry we have given is about 3 hours. So if this within this 3 hours, if this order is not filled, the market, let's say, is just consolidating, and then we may want to extend the time. That is one possibility. Another way is we will go for a lower buy at 2850, extension of that level, and exit before 62. Okay, 62. 62. So we can exit at about 60 half. So we have two orders for gold, two more orders for gold euro. First is day buy at 50. Okay, 50, stop 45, and remember 62 we got to exit, so we'll put it as 60, $10. Okay, this is a day buy. Okay, so day buy, we are trying to buy at 2850. This is a weekly buy, and this is a scalping sell. So now we got to go for a day sell. Remember the day sell I gave at 90. See, next time when I sell the level, I think you write it down in case I give a wrong level. At least you can let me know. Okay, when we do the analysis, because I'm not writing it down, so that is the issue here. Okay, this expiry is today, and this is a day sell. So we have 4 entries for gold Aussie. Okay, weekly buy, day sell, scalping. Okay, now let's go for gold Aussie. Okay, the gold Aussie is showing weakness on the week, so the low is yet to be seen. So most likely the low should be about 5080 or 5060. So looking at the daily will give us a clue. Okay, the daily says that market is very weak. So then market is expected to reach 5060 eventually. So we can go for, okay, let me see what is the extension of this level. About 5065. So we have a weekly buy at 5065. That is going to be the target. Then the TP we should exit before, because this all becomes as resistance. So we can exit before 5100. Okay, let me key in, then I think I'll show you that level because this one. $65, $59, okay, weekly buy. So I'll show you later all the orders, so at least you can do. Okay, but I'll tell you in words. So we are trying to buy at 65, stop below 59, and TP at 90.95. So we want to exit before this level. Okay, now we look at the daily orders. Okay, daily. So let's look at the 6 hour. I think most likely we have seen this thing. So we can go for a scalping sell at 5148. Okay, this one looks $17 risk. I think it's not possible. Okay, we are going for a let's do a scalping right now. This is going to finish in 1.5 hours. Okay, we will we will try to buy uh, okay, because the drop is going to happen. So okay, we will try to go for a day buy at 5080. Okay, hold on. Let me, yeah, the weekly buy is 5065. So the day buy is a counter trend, and we need to get that thing right. Okay, day buy is a counter trend. Okay, we'll go for a um, 5080. Okay, this is a counter trend buy. We'll go for a buy at 5080, and we got to exit before 5110 and 5105. So that means we will buy at 5080, exit at 5102. That is going to be a day counter counter buy, huh? Counter buy. Okay, let me see. $5080. Stop at 5075 and TP at 5100. Okay, this is today expiry day. Okay, I'll put it as day diverge buy. So at least you know that know that this is going to be against the trend. Okay, so here we have keyed in two orders. One is a weekly buy. That also has to be actually weekly diverge buy. So, but I think we'll just keep it as weekly buy. And we have a day buy at 5080, stop at 5075, and TP at 5100. And this is a day diverge buy. So now we are going to go for a day sell. Okay, we will try to sell at 60. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have a buy gold US buy at 55. Okay, now we have another 20 more minutes left, and market is falling, so we'll try to reduce it by $2. So at least we will save that money, So the 55, just lower it to 53 half. So at least I can get a better entry, because I know there is more weakness to be seen. Even 51 also can get filled. So the one we will change, since we are sitting in front of the screen. Okay, now let's go back to the gold. The day sell, I think I'm looking at, I'm not sure whether to choose this or. Okay, we'll put it as 5160 as a day sell. And scalping sell, we will go for 2 trades. Okay, one is buying here and exiting before this level, or buying slightly lower, exiting before this level. Okay, so okay, let me give a day sell. Okay, day sell. Five one 66, and TP has to be near. Maybe we'll go for 5120. Conservative. Okay, conservative. Okay, they sell. Okay, so this is a day sell for gold Aussie. Okay, so now we go for scalping. So the scalping, we can go for a buy at 5105 and exit at 5115. Okay, so that should be one scalping. Another one, we can go for a sell at 5145 and exit at 5125. So we can have 2 scalpings orders also. Okay, we can have 2 orders scalping for gold Aussie. Okay, buying at 5105, 5099, 5115. Okay, expiry 3 hours from now. Okay, then we have a scalping sell. $5145. 5-1, 5-1 half, and 5-1-2-5. Okay, 4 hours from now. Of orders for gold Aussie. We have 2 scalping. That means 1 buy, 1 sell. Okay, 1 buy, 1 sell. Then we have a day sell. Then we have a day buy. Then we have a weekly divergence buy. Okay, so altogether we have almost like 5 orders for this. I think that's about it. Let's do final the crypto then before we go off. Then before we go off, that also see whether the okay, we have another 15 more minutes left for the gold US. Okay, we can see the RSI, there are more room to come down, and but the market is showing some strength now. We were lowered it at 53 half, but the price is taken a base at 55 half. So I think we need to revise that level again. Okay, so we will change it to 55 half, and the rest all remain. So we will try to hold the other trades. Okay, so let's see. Okay, now let's look at the Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, I think today we have seen record high. Okay, this is the previous high was 123,230, and today's high is 124,540. So that either it may fail here or it can continue higher. Okay, so if that can continue, then our final target should be either 127,650 or 130,300. Okay, so this should be your final target before we see the price turning down. So in order for us to identify whether 127,500 or 130,200, we need to tone down on the lower time frame. So when we look into the lower time frame, right now we are seeing a divergence, and most likely we are getting another level which is 128,200 as our final target, and this is going to be an extension. Okay, extension. So either we may have seen the high, market may come down from here, or we might see one more push towards 128,1300 before the market is turning down. So what we can do as of now, we can put a GTC order weekly selling at 128,200. Okay, we have nothing to lose, so we'll put 128,200 and we'll put a stop at 129,000. Okay, about $800 stop. So this is a weekly sell. Okay, take note of the volume. You cannot execute exceed on the volume, because your account can get wiped out. Okay, if you are not careful on the volume, especially on the Bitcoin. Okay. Okay, weekly sell. So we are putting weekly sell at 128, but of course currently we have put in as 124. Okay, this with the stop 800, that means our risk is about $240. So we are expecting this market to turn down from here. So let's see how this trade comes about. Okay, now let's see. Okay, the 6 hour is also telling us that most likely we may have seen the top, most likely, but not confirmed yet. So we were just now we were putting the price to sell at 124. Okay, I think we missed it by 70 $80. Okay, so right now your 1 hour, this is in a range, so most likely this might be the high. So what we can do, we can try to enter this trade. Okay, when we see the price should be coming down, but crypto is not that easy to predict the precise high and low. So what we will do, we would reduce this. I think we have missed that entry, so we will be reduced to 123,600. And the stop we'll put it as 124,400. Okay, so we are trying to enter that. If it gets stopped out, then we are going to go for another sell. Okay, we don't want to do any like forex, we do 2 3 4 entries. We don't want to do, because it becomes very risky and we don't want to. We got to be very careful on our risk management. Then let's look at Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum, we have a sell at 48.30. So Ethereum, we have a sell at 48.30. And right now the is 47.75. It is trading near the high. Okay, if you look at the target, looks 5110 and 48.20. Okay, 20.30, somewhere this. So we can put one order 5100. Okay, but let's see whether this is the high or we have more. Oh yeah, okay. So we have on the, if you look at the monthly, the record high was 48.75. So 48.30, I think this is still a valid level. So then if you look at daily and 6 hour, most likely we would be seeing the high soon. Okay, but I'm not sure when this will happen. Since we got stopped out a few times on this trade, so we will try to catch one trade. So at least we would see how we can play this game. Okay, what we will do, we will try to go for a sell at 65 and put a stop at 48.35. Then we will go for another sell at, okay, so this one we will try to bring it down to 47.70. So that means we are betting to say that we have seen the high. Then we will go for a weekly sell. Okay, that one we will put as 5100. Okay, later we can adjust this level. $65 stop. Okay, weekly sell. So we have two entries for Ethereum. One is Ethereum, we are betting that the high may have been seen, but actually we wanted to sell at 48.30. Okay, so but we are lowering it down, so we will just want to see. But of course, if we get stopped out, then we will try to get at a better feel. Then this Bitcoin, I think we are losing the grip. Okay, possible. We may have seen the high for this as well. So if that's the case, we'll just give one attempt. We'll try to sell at 4.5 and our stop loss also bring it down to $700. Okay, so I think that's about it. So good luck to you guys. Then we see how. And again, I'm telling you, what we are doing is systematic trading. Okay, I don't know whether you understand why we are doing it. We have certain reason, why we are doing it and all. So of course, when we get the trade order filled, then we would try to go more focused. Then we go on add-on entry. Then we try to drain the maximum from the market. Okay, before we go off, I think the gold. I think we shouldn't have changed the order. Okay, now looks like it's showing higher lows. Okay, higher lows. What I want to do is I want to go for a buy with the stop 54 and TP at 65. Okay, I think we are already missing that move. It's moving away from us. Okay, let's change this order. You see, what we got to be trading with the flow. Okay, so so I think there is only about $6 to $7 we are looking at. Okay, $6 to $7, and also let me see whether we can give. Think we should be okay. We'll go for one more scalping sell, selling at 70, and we will take that 75 half. Okay, the Bitcoin and Ethereum is filled. So now we will try to. I think we should have bought at 55. No, gold. We should have made. I think we made a mistake by revising it, because I was expecting some more weakness. Sometimes this happens. Okay, so now we will try to sell at 70 half and put a stop at 75 half, then stop TP at 58. So that would be another entry we can look for gold US, and this is a scalping entry. $70 half, 75 half, 58. Okay, this is 3 hours from now. Okay, so this is a scalping trade. So we'll try to sell at 70 half. I think the gold we already missed. What a waste. Okay, never mind. We'll just wait and see. I think that's about it. So good luck, you guys, and I'll see you all again tonight, because tonight, remember, the PPI is out. So that is the CPI came out to be as expected. So I believe today PPI might disappoint. So let's see what happens. Then after that, we would try to take trades based on that. Okay. So thank you. See you all again. Thank you. Bye.